There's a new campaign underway right now to try to change the U.S. military's policy on gays and lesbians serving in the United States military. This time, opponents of Don't Ask, Don't Tell have recruited new allies, straight servicemen and women. Let's go to our Pentagon correspondent, Chris Lawrence. He's working this story for us. A part of increasing pressure on the president to change that policy, Chris.
That's right, Wolf. And at the same time that the highest-ranking military officers urging a measured change to the policy, others are going full speed ahead.
A congressman and combat veteran is launching a nationwide tour to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
In Iraq, my men did not care what race, color, creed, or sexual orientation their fellow paratroopers were.
Representative Patrick Murphy is targeting districts where military families live, trying to drum up enough popular support to get the needed votes in Congress. And the tour is using straight soldiers and veterans to reach other troops and their families.
I can speak to people who may not be open to speaking to gays and listening to them.
The original law was homosexuality is not compatible with military service. The 1993 compromise said the military won't ask recruits if they're gay before being inducted, and gay troops won't tell.
Basic human behavior in terms of relationships between people who may be sexually attracted to each other is not appreciably changed in 16 years.
The Center for Military Readiness says there's no reason to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And 1,000 former officers agree. They signed a letter to President Obama that said forcing soldiers to live so closely with openly gay troops for months at a time does hurt morale and cohesion. But some straight soldiers disagree.
Everybody on the opposition has used us as saying and said, you know, this is going to disrupt unit cohesion and it's going to offend the people who aren't gay. Well, you know what? We're here to say, no, it doesn't. It doesn't offend us, and stop talking for us.
Of course, there are other soldiers who feel differently who may not be as comfortable speaking out. There have been a few hundred gay troops who have been kicked out since President Obama took office, and some critics say he's passing the buck, that he could use his executive power to temporarily suspend these discharges in a time of war. Wolf?
Pressure is certainly mounting on him to do precisely that.